Hi everyone, Elizabeth Chritton here to talk to you about Joiya's Remedy CBD Soothing Balm. Here you go. It's a nice little soothing balm, and it does a lot of different things, actually a lot of different things. It'll moisturize the skin, it relieves discomfort, reduces redness in the skin, and those are the technical things that we're allowed to say. But let me tell you about the testimonies, because they're so powerful. You're like, how could one little cream do that many different things? So Celeste was talking, she went on a flight to Hawaii, and then, you know, those long flights, the long car rides around the island, sometimes her knees will lock up. So she'll put the Remedy Balm on, a couple of stretches, and she's good to go. Crystal mentioned she had gotten really bad windburn, you know, like when the sun and the wind and her lips were cracked and she was in so much pain. She used the Remedy Balm, and within 20 minutes, the cracks were no longer cracks, the stinging pain was gone, and she had a whole lot of relief there. Lisa has a customer, Kendra, and Kendra had been in a motorcycle accident and just, you know, had a lot of knee pain from an injury. And she's using it daily and loving it and cannot stop talking about how well it was helping with the pain. So I'm just going to say, because I've got a couple more, but we're dealing with like skin issues, pain issues, joint issues. The Remedy Balm, Melanie uses it, actually she uses it for the blemishes on her face and joint pain in her hands. And this one, Melissa. So apparently she grinds her jaw or grinds her teeth at night. So she says she applies a pea-sized amount at the jawline and above her ear at bedtime to just kind of ease the joint. And she seems to grind her teeth less and wake up in less pain. And then Sarah, she had a baby, grandbaby that was born 6 weeks premature. And so there was tummy issues and so there was terrible diarrhea. And they did like 3 different doctor's appointments, 4 different diaper rash creams. Nothing would clear it up. It just kept getting worse. And this is a little teeny baby, right? Within 1 day of using the Remedy Balm, the rash was dramatically improved. And within 4 days, it was completely cleared up, right? And then this one is from my own customer, Vicky, and I loved it. So she had cancer a few years ago and, you know, had the chemo, and she ended up with neuropathy pain, basically in her hands and feet. And just, she was left with this constant pins and needle pain in her hands and feet, just living with the stinging pain all day long. She puts it a pea-sized amount on each hand, and she actually, I think she does it like in the morning and then in the afternoon. And her quality of life dramatically improved because she can just live her life and not have this constant stinging pain in the back of her head. I love those testimonies. We're talking joints, nerves, skin. I don't know. It does so much stuff. Okay, now the stuff that's in it. There's 100 milligrams of CBD in the whole jar, and like a dose is like a pea-sized amount. So there's 100 doses in it. There's 1 milligram per pea size. Now, like say for my customer that's got the pins and needles pain, she does it in the morning and, you know, in the afternoon on both hands. So, you know, she uses it twice a day for 2 hands. So this might last her only about 25 days, right? Whereas other people, it might last them a year or 2. It just kind of depends on how you use it. But it also, this is what we would call a wellness blend, because it not only has CBD, but it has other ingredients that help as well. Right, so it has arnica. And I looked up, because it just said, you know, it soothes the skin. I looked up some research on arnica. It not only soothes the skins, it's known to heal wounds, to decrease swelling and pain, and increase blood reabsorption, which is basically bruises. And I heard that from several people. And then people use arnica for the treatment of like acne and rashes. So it's not just CBD, it's the arnica, and then it has coconut oil and cocoa butter to help moisturize. And you can smell, it's also got lavender oil and vanilla oil. It smells yummy, and some beeswax. So a whole bunch of different stuff in one little jar. If you use it a lot all day long, it might last you a month. Otherwise, I think for a lot of people, it lasts for, you know, a year or 2. I think it's good for a couple years. Best by December, right? So it lasts like for a year or 2. Okay. Yeah. So basically that's the deets. And then $49.99 for the jar, or if you do the recurring order, which my customer with the pins and needles, she got 2 jars, so she has one upstairs and one downstairs, and now she's making sure she gets a new jar every month. So the recurring order, it's $45 and free shipping. So if you have any questions, just hit me up and I'll answer whatever, I'll get you whatever help you need. Bye-bye. Until next time.